Yeah, I think we want to keep it light and have fun. I'd say it's a fun game. It's a hard game, but you want to have fun doing it. We've tried to give these guys. You mentioned recovery. We don't, I think the normal spring training and how I've kind of always, as a player, was to kind of start at 8 a.m., 7 a.m. We've tried to give guys more time to recover. Whether we start our day at 9 or 10 a.m., just that extra 2 hours of sleep. Because I know even if you tell them, a lot of the young kids who go to bed at 11, they're not.
Yeah, sure.
So they're staying up till 12 or 1 o'clock playing video games or watching TV, whatever young kids do these days. And so we try and give them the extra rest when we can, and just be mindful of what they're going through on a daily basis, because he's here, and try and just get them to where they, they're healthy, they can show their skills in the field.
Yeah. So obviously Griff McGarry, Rob Thompson this week, said he's going to get into the bullpen role in the minor league system. I'm curious. I'm going to ask Travis about this as well. Travis Herger, the minor league pitching coordinator. How much of a psychological change is that? How much from the player development? How much do you guys have to assist him in that transition from rotation to bullpen? And what do you expect from Griff going into it?
Yeah, Griff obviously is thrown out of the bullpen in college as well. So he's somewhat familiar. He did a little bit in the minor leagues as well. I think it's more of a shift in mindset, knowing that, hey, you're only going to throw 1 or 2 innings and just get to your best stuff as quick as possible instead of having to navigate through lineups 2 or 3 times. So I think for him it's more a little bit of a mindset shift, and we're really confident Griff's going to be able to do that and take it up very naturally.
And then obviously Mick Abel, is getting into the minor league programs. How much is that different? How different is it from the major league, not being in the rotation, getting into the minor league camp now, working on more things? How much of a change is that for him?
It's probably more just getting him built up. I think we want to, over here on the major league side, they don't have the innings for him, obviously with the pitchers we have over here. But we work in hand in hand with Caleb Coppin and Brian Kaplan, our director of pitching, with Travis, who you'll talk to, just mapping out his plan, kind of his build up and getting ready for the season.
Absolutely. And then as you were talking about some different names that have jumped out, we talked about Nick. Is there anybody else that you feel like looking across that next that's taking those strides and making those changes in their control and how they're stepping up and performing? Is there anybody else that maybe stands out to you currently?
Yeah, a couple guys that people don't know much about yet because they don't went out and play. 2 guys from the draft last year, Devin Saltavon and TJ Walton. Devin's a kid, high school kid out of Hawaii. Outfielder in high school, played a little bit of infield. We've transitioned to the infield. He's taken to it really well. A guy that has a really good swing, ability to hit. And then TJ played at IMG Academy down here in Bradenton. And big, strong, physical kid, plays corner outfield, and puts together really good at bats for a kid his size, and he's really mature for his age.
So obviously you're a baseball lifer. Everybody knows Donnie Baseball. What's it like for a kid when your dad's in The Simpsons? Were you the envy of school? Were people ribbing you about sideburns? What happened?
Probably as I've gotten older, I've heard more about The Simpsons than anything. And the funny part about that is my dad's never seen the episode.
Really?
I keep telling him, telling myself, one Christmas I'm going to sit down with him, film the whole thing of him watching the episode. But he always talks about how, when he went, I think when he was with the Dodgers, he went to Australia. They played a couple games there. They went to Japan. And he said he probably gets more comments on the sideburns than anything else because everybody watches The Simpsons.
So is it that he hasn't wanted to watch? He hasn't made time to watch?
So I think he says he doesn't like to hear himself talk. So
nobody does.
Nobody at all.
So he just has never watched it. I'm gonna get this done though. I'm gonna sit down and film him watching the episodes.
Please do. Yeah.
I love that. That's cool. I mean, just having on a lighter note too. Baseball, as we were talking about, it isn't good. You look at your dad, you look at the experiences. There's so many great memories that you have. What was it that really you feel like helped, even in this role? One, I'm sure there's been many, that jumps out at you that was kind of that learning tool, that experience, that eye-opening moment that allowed you to really be able to flourish in helping the Phillies.
Yeah, I get exposed to a lot of stuff at an early age, and I think you get to see how hard the game is. And the work you have to put in, especially to be a good major league player, it's really hard. It's a really tough game, and not everybody can do it. But I think my dad just instilled in me patience. I get to watch him on a daily basis, how he treated people, and then just that I've carried that probably the most. And honestly, what's helped me the most in this role is when I went back to college and played basketball. And I was a little bit older. I was 25, 26 years old, but the other guys on my team were 18, 19 years old. So I got to be around kids that were the age of the guys that we have now. And so you see what interests they have, what motivates them,